Mochi the cat was, by his own estimation, the laziest creature on the entire street. He slept 16 hours a day. He napped during the other 8. There was technically no time left over, but Mochi found a way. One morning, Mochi woke up to a strange sound. A bark. A big, booming, important-sounding bark from 2 houses down. It was Duke, the neighborhood dog, doing his job. Duke barked at the mail carrier. Duke barked at squirrels. Duke barked at a leaf that dared to fall in his yard. Everyone praised Duke. "Good boy, Duke. What would we do without you, Duke? Here's an extra biscuit, Duke." Mochi watched all of this from his windowsill with narrowed eyes. A biscuit. An extra biscuit. For barking at a leaf, Mochi had never received an extra biscuit in his life. He had, in fact, never received a regular biscuit either, because cats do not get biscuits, but that was beside the point. "I could do that job," Mochi said to himself. "I've got this." That was Mochi's catchphrase. He said it before naps. He said it before not taking naps, which had never happened before today. And he said it now, stretching out his small striped body like he was preparing for battle. "Today," Mochi announced to absolutely nobody, "I am the guard cat." His first task was simple. Patrol the yard. Look intimidating. Mochi marched out the back door with his tail high and his chin even higher. A leaf fell. Mochi froze. The leaf drifted down, spinning gently, completely unaware that it had just challenged the new guard cat to combat. "I've got this," Mochi whispered. He crouched. He wiggled. He pounced. He missed the leaf entirely and face planted directly into a flower pot. The flower pot did not survive. Neither did Mochi's dignity. Dirt now decorated his face like a tiny, unwanted beard. Somewhere, Duke barked at absolutely nothing, and a human voice called out, "Good boy!" Mochi spat out a mouthful of soil. "That doesn't count," he muttered. Round 2. Round 2 involved the mail carrier. Mochi had seen Duke do this 100 times. The mail carrier walks up. Duke barks ferociously. The mail carrier laughs, drops the mail, and leaves unscathed but impressed. Mochi positioned himself behind the gate, ready to strike fear into the heart of anyone delivering catalogs. The mail carrier approached. Mochi opened his mouth to bark. What came out was a small, polite mew. The mail carrier paused, looked down, and said, "Oh, hello there, little guy," then bent down to scratch Mochi behind the ears. Mochi was so surprised by the ear scratch that he immediately forgot he was supposed to be guarding anything and leaned into it. Hard. He may have purred loudly several times. The mail carrier left, mail delivered, completely unintimidated, and Mochi sat there blinking, wondering what had just happened to his entire plan. "That also doesn't count," he said. "Round 3, final round." For round 3, Mochi decided to go big. He had seen Duke chase off a squirrel just yesterday, sprinting across the lawn with thunderous purpose. Surely a cat, a natural-born hunter, an apex predator, a tiny furry warrior, could do the same thing, but better. A squirrel appeared on the fence, holding what appeared to be half a sandwich it had stolen from somewhere, looking extremely pleased with itself. Mochi locked eyes with it. Got this. He launched himself across the yard at top speed, which for Mochi was approximately the speed of a determined houseplant. The squirrel watched him coming for a solid 3 seconds, yawned, and casually hopped to the next fence post. Mochi did not stop in time. Mochi did not stop at all. Mochi went straight through a hole in the fence that he definitely did not know was there, out into the front yard, directly into a kiddie pool that the neighbor's toddler had filled up that morning. Splash. For one horrifying, soggy moment, the entire street went silent. Even Duke stopped barking. Then Duke started barking again, except this time it sounded suspiciously like laughing. Mochi sat in the kiddie pool. Water dripped from his ears. His tail had gone flat and skinny like a wet shoelace. The squirrel, somewhere on the fence, was still eating its sandwich, completely unbothered, as if to say, "And what was that supposed to be?" Mochi trudged back inside, leaving a trail of tiny wet paw prints across the porch. He did not get an extra biscuit. He did not get praised. He got a towel thrown gently over his head and a comment along the lines of, "What did you do?" That night, Mochi sat on the windowsill again, dry now, but still a little offended by life in general. Across the street, Duke was curled up on the porch, snoring contentedly, having barked at exactly one car, one bird, and his own reflection in a window, and having received approximately 4 biscuits for his trouble. Mochi watched him for a long time. Then something interesting happened. The toddle.